Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Monday the 6th of Feb, and I have all my prop firm accounts running. 2 this week are on phase 2 for the 100k, so if we can pass both of those this week, we are going to be sitting on 3 100k funded accounts, which is pretty awesome. So let's hope that goes well. Here you can see this over here is the other funded account. We're sitting at 99,480, actually 99,500 now because it's pushing down, and I am actually busy using my current strategy, the strategy that I have back tested over the weekend. I actually woke up early on Sunday morning because I was so excited to test this. I mean and it actually has gone incredibly well. So this strategy is it's not the best of both. It's not trading both. It's actually going back to the hedging strategy I was using, but essentially I will only ever be in 3 positions, no more than 3 positions. Best case scenario, the first position hits its target. Now the other thing with this is I am using a lot of calculations to open and close different positions, and I am able to go quite large on my lot size. I actually went all the way to 8 lots on a 100k account, and it was okay. It came close to the 5k, but it's still managed. I probably would never go to the 8, but even if you're doing 5 lots on the 100k, that is still pretty huge. Every single Monday I started loads of different Mondays as if I was running a funded account. I mean running a challenge for the 100k, and all of them within 2 weeks I passed. And the cool thing with this strategy, it's almost what I would call my holy grail, because when you take profit, it's quite big because your lot sizes are quite big, can be quite big, and when you lose, you're essentially just breaking even or losing a very small amount. So your wins are big, your losses are break even, or at worst small loss. So the potential, if you think about that over a long term, is incredible. So I'm going to do a little back test now. I've got it set up. As you can see, here's the 100 thou. I'm going to do 6 lots. I'm starting on the 8th of the 8th, which is Monday, August the 8th last year, and I'm going to just go through to about 5 or 6 a.m. It doesn't really matter when you trade this, obviously it doesn't matter. What you do need to do though is put on your, let me just mark this up, hold on a second. So we're looking at 0.005 increments. So if I go to the 0.1, here we go, 0.15, and then this I go up 500. So essentially it's every 500 pips. There we go, and that'll be to the, so let's just see where this goes. Fibo. So this will be 1.5, and this will be 2. Okay. I've actually done this way too far out. 2. Okay. Like that. And then what I will do as well is I will place another one going the other way, just so I have enough there in place. So we're ready to go, and we're ready to trade this. So, okay, so when we get to that big push up, breaks straight through to me, I'm going straight away with a buy. And now we're essentially just trading from line to line. So we're looking at getting up to there, okay? And if that breaks down like it just did there, we are going to take a sell. So we've got our hedge in place, and this is where we will wait until we hit the next area, and that's it. So essentially the most we can lose right now is, as you can see in the floating PL, there's 846. So now we just let it run. We didn't quite tap there, but you could have if you wanted to. with this big push down over there, you could go in now. Okay, so what we'd be looking at now is when you would do the calculations. If I just open my trades, put that over here so you can see them. Okay, so there's my trades, and this is 284. So this is where I take into start doing my calculations. So again, I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing, because if this does work the way I think it can, I am not going to give this away. 46 divided by, so we're looking at 30%. Okay, so 4.2 lots. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to take off 4.2 lots of this. 4.2, and I always do the negative one first. I'm going to close that, and then I'm going to close this one completely, and I'm going to just do up here a 4.2 lot. You might be saying, why 4.2? And then I sell, and then I now will just basically wait until this gets to break even. So I'm just looking at my floating balance there. The second this gets to break even, there we go. So as soon as that hit the 112 like that, I'm closing. Okay, and look, it doesn't have to go that far down, and I'm hitting it, and I'm closing. So when I've got my hedged position in play, I'm not looking to take profit, I'm just looking to break even. That's it. So I will now close all, and we go again, and that's it. That's all I do, guys. That's all I do. Now we wait until we get to our next position. This is like midnight, so probably wouldn't be trading right now. Just like to say as well, as you can see, my live position there, my live trade is currently sitting at $62, so it's going in the right direction, which is great. So now what I do is I wait. Okay, big push up there. I'm going to take a buy. We go back to 6, and I can go a lot bigger than 6. I think I could go 8. So let me go to 8. I wouldn't probably do, I think the max I would go on an actual live or funded account is maybe 7. But let's just, for the sake of this video, go with 8, okay? Okay, boom. That big push up there, right, gives me $4,400. So I'm going to close that just like that. You see what I'm talking about. When you profit, it's big. $4,400. I'm halfway there. I'm actually more than halfway there to passing a challenge if I was in a challenge right now. So now we just keep playing it through till I can take my next trade. Right, so as this pushes up a little bit further, I'm going to wait for this to come back. And then on that break over there, I'm going to take a sell. Now, essentially just going to wait for it to get close enough to the bottom there. I don't have to, you know, you can play it by ear as well. So I'm sitting on 1,368 there. I can wait, push down a little bit more, that's 2,000. I can choose, okay, you know what, I think this is going to hit there and bounce back. So do I close this now? I could do, or I can wait a little bit longer. I'm going to close it there. Okay, so I'm going to close that. I could push down further, but I'm happy with that. That's still almost $3,000 profit. So it did push further down. I'm going to wait now on this line to see what it does. We have a bit of a reaction. I'm going to just wait for price to tell me what it's doing. Kind of ranging at the moment, 10 p.m. Okay, it's broken that. I'm going to take the sell. Because of the time, I mean, if I was trading now, I'd just be looking for small, like $500 would be my target. I'm literally $200 away from passing, so I'm just going to go for the grand. I'm going to look for the grand. Pushes back up, that's fine. There we go. So that's it, guys. Close all. Just like that, within a matter of what, 3 or 4 days, I've passed another funded account, and I've not traded this date yet. This is new. This is to add on to what I did yesterday, and just like that, I passed a funded account. And essentially, if I have an account that I'm looking for a payout every 2 weeks, I could potentially get, I would say, an eight grand payout every 2 weeks, which is crazy. So the other reason I was looking for this was because I am trading the prop firms with an EA now, but My worry is there will come a time that these firms just outright say no EAs, right? And I don't want to at that point be sitting on my bum thinking, oh my god, what do I do now? I want to have a plan in place for when that happens, and this is that plan. Like, this can do this well on a funded account. Now, can you imagine on a 100k account, I could even go, if it was a live 100k, my own personal funds, 100k, I could trade 10 lots. Now, 10 lots, if I'm moving that, I think that's about $5,000 profit every time I take my profit. Do that 3 or 4 times in a 2-week span, you are taking 20 grand in 2 weeks. So that's the potential in a month, potentially adding on 50 grand to your account. So, and I think this has potential to, if you play it even more aggressive, it has potential to double an account in a month. But that's it. I just wanted to quickly show you guys, quickly jump on to show you that. So that was just a very quick thing. I'm not going to give any more information. I'm going to trade this live. I am next week going to look at taking a, let me just close this, taking FTMO trial, and I'm going to run this on that with a 7 lot. I'm going to trade 7 lots on an FTMO account, and I'm going to see how that goes. If I pass that, I might even look at taking a new funded challenge, a new profit challenge, and just do this 100k, do 1 account where I'm just trading manually, and just push it as aggressively as I can. So yeah, pretty crazy. Let me just go into my template quickly. All right. So I need to just draw my thing back in place here. 800. This is going to be 500. So this is live now, guys. You can see it pushing down perfectly. That's what I wanted. Where did I enter? I entered off of this one here after it pushed down. It hadn't quite broken, but as you can see now we have broken, so that's even better. So that's exactly what I'm looking for. I'm just going to put this in place. So this is 7, 9, 8. So this will be 8. This will be 8, and this one is 8, 4. So it'll be 8, 5. There we go. That's my Fibbo in place. And then I can also add one going to the top side. So we do it this way. Just scroll this down a bit, and then this one will go to there. Let's just make sure that is correct. 900 and 84. I mean 85. All right. So that's it, guys. As you can see right now, I'm sitting on $116 profit already. Now, if that were to push all the way down to there, that's going to be, I think, well over a grand, I think. Let me just check quickly. All the way to there is, not quite, it's about 878, which is not bad at all. I'm going to cancel that take profit because I'll do it manually. But yeah, $800. If we get $800 on that, we essentially will be looking at being about $200 over. So, but I'm going to keep trading this. I'm going to keep trading this. I know I said I wanted to switch over to the MT5, but I'm going to push this with this strategy to get about a grand, grand and a half, maybe even 2 grand, depending on how it goes. And then I can take a nice little profit from this. So I'm going to see how this goes and see if we can get some profit from it. And then after that, I will, once I've taken my profit, I'll request it to go over to the MT5. So yeah, guys, it's looking extremely good. I'm feeling super positive about this, and I am not going to trade this on a live account just yet. I'm going to concentrate on prop firms, and if I can slowly just start dumping everything I make from this into a live, then I'll start doing this on a live as well. I want to wait until I can get my live up. So I've closed out all those positions. I kind of took a small loss on the one that I was trading, just because I felt like that was on TradingView. TradingView, I cannot take partials, and for this strategy, it's so important that I need to be able to take partials off of my positions, because that's where the power is. So once I get enough, I'm going to keep pumping in cash into that, and when I can pump in enough so that that account is sitting at around 10k, I will start trading this on that, and I'll start trading quite aggressively. That my essentially I'll trade it the same way I trade this 100k account, because $5,000 will be my cutoff point. So yeah, so I could potentially on that double that account monthly. That's going to be the target. Once I get my live to 10k, I'm going to look at doubling that monthly. I know it sounds crazy, but I think it's possible. So yeah, watch this space, guys. Let me know if this strategy is something you would be interested in, and if it works as well as I am saying it could work, would you be willing to pay for it? Because if I say to you, I think this strategy, let's say I even half what I'm saying. I say I think this strategy can comfortably add on 25 to 50% to your account monthly. Would this be something you'd be willing to pay for? I just want to see where people's heads at. You know, what something with that kind of value would be. What would you value that at? You know, I know if I was ever given something that was that powerful, I would pay for it, definitely, because you will get your money back so quickly. And I don't want to just give this out for free, because I genuinely think that this has like stupid potential. So I would actually rather not have many people trading the same thing as me, because I don't know, call it greed, call it something that, you know, I've been working so long on that I finally potentially have cracked it. Maybe not. I might trade this live market and just it completely flops. But if it works, let me know. Would this be something you'd be interested in? I'll keep you guys updated, let you know how it goes. So we will catch up with you guys soon. Right. Okay guys, I have just closed out pretty much where it is now, and just like that we are back to the 100k. It's taken a month. I've been patient. Sometimes that's all you can do, right? It's just do what you know. If it works, if it takes some time, you know, just to get to the point where I can now at least request this account to the MT5. But yeah, first day on the new strat, and first trade went my way, which is awesome. So we took a nice, I was trading 2 lots on that. I could have possibly taken 4 or 5, but I thought, let me just get this back. And didn't even get the full push, but I just wanted to close out and get the 100. So if I go to the account history quickly, what do we make on that one right now? There we go. Profit $536, guys. $536 with one move on 536 on the 2 lot. Now just imagine that on the 5 lot. That could have been a 2-5, possibly even 3k little trade. So the potential is huge. I'm glad this one kept going in the direction that I initially saw it going. But if it didn't, it doesn't matter. I had my other position ready to essentially stop the drawdown from getting any bigger, and then we just go again. So first day trading on a real account with my new strategy, and so far so good. So we are back to the 100k, guys. I am actually considering, I might request first to get this over. I'm not sure. I am actually considering the rest of this week to trade this strategy on this. If I can, you know, hit a couple days where I'm making the 2 grand, I might go up to the 4 lot tomorrow. Have a couple days hitting that, you know, maybe 1.5, 2 grand. Maybe by the end of the week, I think I get my profit split next week. I could potentially be taking out a nice little profit as well. So take my profit and then switch it over. So we'll see how it goes. If this goes extremely well, who knows, maybe I just trade this one manually. Anyway, that's just a little update for you guys. So I will catch you guys tomorrow. I might pop another video up on how it goes tomorrow. Let's see what happens. None of the prop firm accounts that are trading on the EA are in any trades yet, so everything else is still quiet. But yeah, my objective has been completed. I got to my 100k, which is all I wanted to do. And yeah, we'll catch you guys in tomorrow or the next day's video with an update on how this is going.